define the job? Is it when you sign in, or is it when you're out working?
Technically, it should be when you're signing, so at that point you're representing the company. That also means that, like, for me, or anyone who works with or did work with ATMs, is that, like, you're always signed in. I think it's when you actually have to start pulling out the vehicles and driving around, you should be in the uniform.
Yeah, we can just reword it to that. I don't think it would be a problem, because the primary thing is when not so much when people are signed in and standing around. It's more like when they're out doing a job, they need to be identifiable.
Yeah.
So if they do run into an issue, like if it becomes a problem, cops roll up, they can identify who is a worker and who is not a worker.
Yeah.
Or we don't have the issue where people jump out of a truck holding knives and shit and scare people because, you know, they're trying to defend themselves because they don't want to get robbed, but at the same time, they're jumping out with fucking balaclavas and all dressed in black. So.
No, I agree. I just think there needs to be the cutoff point of exactly where that rule comes in, because if not, people are gonna loophole this shit out of it.
Ooh,
Yeah.
can we have a legislation against people being blacked out? Like, if you're fully blacked out, mask and all,
Hello?
then
No.
you're available for a frisk.
That's just a mask mandate in a different way. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, maybe it would stop people from being blacked out constantly.
It's not going to stop people from being blacked out constantly. You know that. But I don't know. Do we want to reword it, Alex, to say, like, when you sign on to the job? Or should it just be when you work? Like, when you actually do work?
It could be said, like, if you're actively in one of the working vehicles.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Or you're on the lot, or you're actively fixing a car. Or you're in, yeah.
Yeah, but okay, but then, yeah, no, I get it, because then Mosley's, in theory, could kind of circumvent it, because unless they're working at... But then I guess just standing around Mosley shouldn't need you to dress up.
It's the act of, if you are making money, you should be in that uniform.
Yeah.
So Dolly's on the way, because apparently she's got a new whip that she wants to show.
Okay. I went and checked, and they don't have the... They don't have the car left of the one. The only thing they have left that is, like, interesting to us is the Landstalker.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they would like that.
Well, you guys did. I think it's ugly. We gotta talk about it anyway, because it's just cars.
Yeah. But it's good to have, like, so we can get to and from. The only problem with if we move the gauntlet, I don't know how we can share it. That's the biggest issue.
You don't. That's going to be the issue. That's it.
But that makes sense that we move Nick's car in that case, because he doesn't share it.
The argument was more like, well, Nick's whole point was, well, he was fine with it. He was like, okay, I will move mine, but, like, reasonably, if I'm around and there's more than two of us, it makes more sense if it's SUV is there versus the gauntlet.
Yeah.
It's kind of his point.
But yeah, it makes more sense, but if he doesn't let us use it, it doesn't make sense. That's the thing. If he lets us use it, then yes, I get it. I agree.
But the end conversation was, it doesn't really matter, because by, like, in the next few weeks anyway, we're going to have more bigger shared vehicles, which in that case they both probably have to move out.
Yeah. Well, in that case, we'll figure that out. I don't know. We'll need to figure it out. So.
And, like,
I don't think there's...
we gotta, like, get clarity on what isn't okay for the gauntlet.
Yeah. Don't ocean dump it, McGregor.
McGregor's banned.
I would never, man. What's I got this bad boy right here?
Yeah, well, as long as that's, like, just your car, I guess you can park it close by.
PD.
Yep. Unless somebody's parking in that spot, which is fucking ass.
Wait, what?
Some people can
yes.
park it. Yeah.
Civilians park on that spot sometimes, which makes it fucking ass to pull.
Oh, that's no. It's in the wrong spot. It's on the walkway.
Yeah.
Is it on the walkway?
It's on the walkway.
Yeah, it's on the pavement, yeah.
Oh. Oh, that's why I couldn't fucking fuck around with it when I tried.
Well, that's why I couldn't do it when I was trying to move the ingot for the gauntlet that day.
Oh. That's dumb.
Yes.
Hmm. I just had a thought and I lost it.
Doi.
Well, McGregor is banned, I guess, so don't have to worry about him. Have Ruiner.
Really hoping that guy would go into the pumps.
By Ruiner.
Bruno. I barely know.
Wow.
Alright. Okay. Alright, I gotta go talk to
No, there's not.
Alright, bye. I traded with Cross.
What did he trade with?
My Saber Turbo.
Wait, you had a Saber Turp? Oh, I thought that was a stolen.
No.
Huh.
No, it was mine.
Oh. Did you not like it?
I liked it just fine. But this car was my son's and my brother's.
Mm.
So I wanted this car back.
Fair. Did we make
It's
the
slower and
changes?
it's not as good as a Saber Turbo, but
Oh.
Yeah, it's a
it's more.
statement piece or fashion piece, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Did we make the
Also, it
legislation
sounds
changes?
off, which bothers me a little bit, but it's like it wants there to be a sixth
Oh, we didn't
gear,
get to make the
and
changes.
there's just not
No.
one. So it keeps wanting to kick over.
Hmm.
But yeah,
Yeah.
Like the color.
thanks.
Yeah, it looks good.
Orange was Wyland's favorite color, and then blue was one of Jeffy's, and it's Jeffy's birthday, so I'm happy I got it today.
What else could we come up with, chat?
I'm also happy I got it before I did a lot of customization to the Saber Turbo because I was about to do that.
Dahlia, what was the thing you were talking about? Like the medical act or medical thing? that you
There's
said
no
we don't-
there's no protection for any, like, I guess it was Grace was talking about it.
Oh, that's a slippery slope as well.
I don't know if HIPAA's never been in like any legislation in this in the state ever. And it's always been a very odd thing between the hospital and even in the hospital. So like I don't even think malpractice is a thing. Like
No, I think I brought that up on our first meeting.
yeah, so
Hmm?
and I don't know if duty to treat is a thing. Like this is why I left the hospital 5 years ago. That duty to treat and like right, like healthcare as a right.
Healthcare is a right now. That's part of the, I believe. That's Bill of Human Rights, I think, wasn't it? Yeah. All citizens of Los Angeles are eligible for free healthcare from a public hospital medical facility under the LSMG, whatever the fuck that means. This includes mental health services too that are under
Mm-hmm.
that are under the medical group and privatized and not privatized. It is not illegal for medical workers to accept tips or donations.
Wait, it's not illegal?
Yeah, it's not illegal to accept tips or donations.
Wow.
Jesus.
So but no privatized, but pay for prio.
No, you can't do that.
But you can donate.
You can accept
it say-
tips or donations,
Okay,
but
but
you're
does
not.
it say? Can you read that again? I wish this was on the government website.
It is. It's not on the government website. It's in the MDT though.
And I know it's in the MDT, but I don't like standing at the courthouse for hours and reading it. I'd rather sit at the house and read it.
All citizens of Los Santos are eligible for free healthcare from all public hospitals, medical facilities under LSMG. This includes mental health services too that are under the medical group and not privatized. It is not illegal for medical workers to accept tips or donations.
So one, does it say that privatized medicine is illegal?
It doesn't say that it's illegal. But
And two, it's the word I'm looking for. I'm having like an off day today, but it's like not biased, right?
yeah.
Like the word I'm looking for. I can't fucking find it. It's like that equal healthcare, basically.
Neutrality? Medical
Neutral. Yeah, basically that, you know, if I come in, right, and I say I'll pay you $1,000 to pick me up first, right? I'll tip the doctor $2,000, right?
Mm.
To pick me up before the cops, right? And the doctor goes, yeah, okay.
But if you
Tips aren't illegal,
yeah,
right? So that doctor goes, yeah, okay, I will pick you up first. The doctor's not doing anything illegal there
no.
because there's no malpractice law.
No, well, there's no malpractice law, but you can still get charged if you
For what?
if you don't treat somebody and they die because you prioritize somebody else because they tipped you. I would say that's
malpractice.
yeah, but you can also lump it in with something else. I forgot what Crane said.
That's medical neutrality.
No.
Yes, because that's interfering with treatment.
Yeah, and then you caused somebody's death or something else. That is not. You can still lump it in with something like yeah,
Wait,
negligence.
manslaughter.
No, negligence. Like, trust me, I brought it up for this specific reason, but there's charges that can be used. Because I was asking
You're talking about criminal negligence?
I don't know if it's negligence. What is it when you hang on the side of a car? We just had this conversation. I forgot the fucking
I'm not sure if it's the right
reckless
term.
endangerment.
Reckless endangerment?
Wouldn't that
Is
if
that
you
the charge? I don't remember.
yeah, wouldn't that be if you prioritize money over saving somebody's life or helping them?
Yeah, it's like knowingly getting someone hurt.
Yeah.
Doing something that you know would come to a consequence of the person being hurt.
And I'm pretty sure if you get reckless endangerment, even if it's not a big charge, you are not a doctor anymore.
How much is reckless endangerment? Is it a misdemeanor?
It is whatever yellow.
$500 max fine.
Yeah.
maximum fine.
Misdemeanor,
Oh, wait,
you're
no,
It's a
fine.
felony. It's a felony.
Oh, it's
not
a felony?
Yeah, it's not a misdemeanor. It's a felony.
Sorry, I get them confused.
Felony, you wouldn't be a doctor anymore.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I think it depends on the felony. At least that's how it was 5 years ago.
Maybe, but in this case, you would probably get fired because you did it because you prioritized money
Yeah.
over saving somebody. And it's the same, like I brought up malpractice, but if you malpractice with somebody to the degree where they die, you know, it's gonna go. It's a slippery slope. I think, Dahlia, that's the problem. Because who is to say that the doctor is the one that makes the you know, that caused whatever happened? If you get my drift.
Yeah.
If I chose to not hang on for dear life while being operated on, who is to say that it isn't my own fault and not the doctor's? But they would, you know. So I think that's one of the reasons why malpractice isn't really a thing. Imagine
Well,
imagine
you also have treatments like, you know, I once used blow dryers inside of somebody's leg to thaw their leg. Like in any other state, that would be hella malpractice because that's
yeah.
super unconventional.
Yes, but did it help them?
Yes.
Yeah. So that's fine. I think in this state, logic like that kind of goes out the window. Imagine if malpractice was a thing 5 years ago when I was being operated on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. A lot of people would have gotten fucked, and it is not really their fault.
And the catch with malpractice is you have to prove intent to harm.
Yeah, but how do you prove that again?
How do you know they're just not shit at the job?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You can be inferred through the circumstances surrounding it. If you're
Yeah.
not qualified
mean,
to do a surgery and then you do the surgery, you're pretty much.
Yes.
Okay, but
yeah,
that's.
there you go.
But if we're not qualified, you have Dickhead that is a doctor. Do you think he's qualified to be a
But not,
doctor?
interns aren't qualified to do surgery.
Yeah.
No, but-
I mean,
Wait, what? Are we not?
I could have. I mean, I had somebody put a defibrillator on me when I had a pulse. Like, I had a strong pulse and not an arrhythmic pulse. Like, that's not okay.
Yeah, there's stuff like that. Like right now, I don't want to go to the hospital. I'm glad I only go to the hospital like every now and then.
There's a reason I have absolutely zero desire to be a doctor.
You guys are haters, man.
Hey, yeah, fuck
Yeah.
you. You don't get to work on me, McGregor. Fuck you.
Why not, man?
Fuck
Do
you.
you still actually work at the hospital?
Very rarely because it just pays so well.
See, you're the part of the problem, man. You are the problem that I brought up in this meeting.
No, yeah, I mean, there's, 8 years ago, I couldn't touch anybody when I first started at the hospital for a month.
Yeah, but then we run into the
And,
same issue that PD's having is that
I
they're
had
trying to make
provide
sure
my
that
medical
everyone is
training.
up to
So I had to
snuff,
go to
knows
school for
all the
8 years.
rules.
I mean, I'll let the doctors. I mean, there's a reason whenever you at the hospital, I ask who the doctor is. And I'll be like, ah, yeah, okay, I trained them. But some of these other doctors, it's like, yep, I'm applying a tourniquet to your head. Okay. Putting a tourniquet around your neck.
It'll just get better.
Yeah, okay.
It'll get better.
Gee whiz. Thank you.
So
Broken. My collarbone's broken.
we'll just snap that back in place.
Yep. My collarbone's bleeding. But yeah. I don't know. We have the problem at and Alex, you might know, like, because material prices have gone up so much now. Mechanic prices have gone up.
Yeah, I've heard.
Yep. And
Love
so
material.
now they're making and now they're reaching rusty prices. So we're about to have the same problem we did about a month ago.
Would it affect people that use the pet act
Yeah.
or pet
Yeah.
fuck,
This
pet
Yeah.
models?
discussion a couple hours
Uh,
ago.
The thing is that
Yep.
yes, you can put some certain things in place for people that use pets.
Yep.
And we probably have to, but again, that people just shouldn't use
Hello,
pets.
hello, hello there,
Yo, what up, man?
beautiful people. Okay. Do I have 5 minutes of your precious time?
Depends on what it's for.
Okay. My name is Satya Naidu. Okay, I'm a stockbroker. I
Oh,
work
no.
in a stockbroking company, and I'm also a CEO of stockbroking. Right now, if you give me 5 minutes of your precious time, and I'll make sure it's worth your time. Do I have 5 minutes of your precious time? All of you guys. 5 minutes.
Sure. I don't see why we couldn't hear you out.
Okay. Let's go, okay? Thank you for giving me your precious time. So right now I got a beautiful stock on my table, okay? In the morning, I got a beautiful stock named Burger Shot, okay? You might be familiar with Burger Shot. Burger Shot was a great business, a great restaurant chain, but it could not work in the middle, okay? Right now, Burger Shot is trying to make a comeback in the industry, in the market, in Los Santos, okay? It has already started working. It's already listed on the stock market. The only thing that's remaining is it's gonna boom, and it's not has launched its restaurants. So once it launches restaurants, it's gonna be a direct competitor to Senior Buns. And and trust me on this, guys. Burger Shot will blow up like crazy. Right now, Burger Shot stocks are in amount of pennies. So if you invest it in right now, I'll make sure you double your money. And the only regret you guys gonna have
Burgers are
is
going to the moon.
you did not buy more. You did not fucking buy more. How that sounds, guys? Do I have you guys on board?
No. Burger Shot is and it will always
Why?
be a losing business, and it was 5 years ago, and it was 6 years ago, and 7 years ago. Burger Shot has
Okay.
a tendency to run itself into the ground.
Okay.
There's nothing to save that. Buying stocks in Burger Shot is like throwing money into the sea.
No. You're wrong, my friend. You're wrong. Listen up. Listen up. Burger Shot, I accept that. Burger Shot was a failure business. Even if it comes back, it might be a failure business. I don't know in the future. But right now, if you see in the stock market, you can have a look. It's actually doing great. And once it gets a bit boom in like 3 or 4 days, next 3 or 4 days, I'll make sure your money is doubled down. So if even Burger Shot fucks up in the future, maybe after 5 or 6 days, it doesn't matter because I have already given you your profits. But I'm not selling Burger Shot, okay? I'm just selling its stocks. I'm not a Burger Shot person. I don't give a fuck about Burger Shot. I am just here to make profit out of it. And obviously, you're my clients. I'm here to make you guys a profit.
We're not
Also,
your
it's my
client
cut.
yet.
So how that sounds?
I am not personally interested in stocks, so
I mean, if you invest like 200, even 300 of your dollar, I'll make sure it doubles down to 300 in next 1 or 2 days. And I'll guarantee you this: you'll get your money back.
okay.
I've already got a couple of investments.
If I give you $300, are we gonna make a contract on this? That I get my investment back.
Mm. Yeah. Just give me I'll take your money. I'll take your cash. I'll just message me something, and I'll give you the details of the contract. I mean, kind of details of the deal we have. I'll buy your stocks in my firm's name, and yeah, we'll make sure you double down your money. And we do not charge
I don't
transaction fees at all
care about
because we
doing
got some
300 for the
fundings.
effort.
So we are trying to introduce people with this. So we are burning some money, but yeah, we
At
are
least he's
here to
trying.
make people some profit. So yeah, that will
So
be
you're
transaction
asking
less.
us to give
Transaction fees
you
will be
our money so you can invest it?
yeah. That's how stockbroker works. We'll
Makes sense.
invest your money so you get it double down. That is how
So hold on.
stockbroker thing
So
works.
So you don't charge transaction fees, but how much
Right now,
does
right now,
okay, hold on,
right
hold
now
on.
we don't.
But how much does the stockbroking app charge?
It's $5, $5 or $10. Yeah.
No,
In
how
the
much
future, we
is
might
no, how much does it charge? So how
for
much does
every
it
F.
hmm
Yeah. For
how much
every
does it
so like
charge?
how it how it works is, uh, imagine if I buy a stock, right? If like I buy senior bun stock, like I purchase like a handsome amount, maybe around 100 or something. So it's gonna charge me like $5 or $10 on the transaction amount. It
That's two
really
different
depends on the
numbers.
amount.
How much?
Let me give you
Let me
calculation. Wait.
cook. Let him cook.
If you don't know this, I'm
So
not buying off of you.
Dahlia is cooking it.
wait, I'll just give you a calculation. I have it right
No, if
now.
you don't know this, I'm not buying off of you because you don't know how much the stock needs to fluctuate in order to make a profit.
Now that that is our company to take care.
Hi.
Yeah, but if you don't know how much the stock needs to change in order to cash out and make a profit,
Usually,
that's the problem.
usually,
No, it's not a
usually,
usually, it's
usually.
math. Thank you. I'm not buying. I'm out.
Anybody else?
No, I don't typically invest.
Okay, okay, okay. Thank you for your 5 minutes of precious time. I really appreciate that. If you change your mind, give me a call, okay?
All right.
From Yellow Page.
Alrighty.
Thank you so much.
Have a good one.
You too.
Talia just chewed him out.
No.
Well, that was a great success. Of all places, Sandy's not the place to sell stocks, I think.
Yeah.
There's a 5% transaction fee. The only investment you can make any profit on that fluctuates enough in the market currently is wrong. And even then, it's not worth it.
Did I sell my senior funds stocks? I think I might have. Or did I buy Burger Shot? I bought Burger Shot. I'm down. Fuck Burger Shot.
Unless there's a massive fluctuation, like in months down the line, you're not making any money.
I don't think people know how the stock market works in game. It's hard to say if there's gonna be an influx or anything because it doesn't work like that. What?
So if you're gonna sell something, know what the fuck you're selling.
Yeah, that's fair. Have we found anyone to buy fucking circuit boards and shit from yet?
Mandy's running sanitation right now.
Oh, okay, fair. Is there anything else we want to put in legislations, Alex?
No, I can't think of anything that would make people mad right now.
Fair.
I think what Grace was saying though was that there's, which is tricky, and I it's whatever, but I was definitely being discriminated against because I had a seizure.
Yeah, but the issue is that right now we don't have a way to put that in. We don't have medical records. You
Yeah.
would have to put it in the MDT, but then you would, I guess you would have to ask PD to do it, or somehow
Mhm.
have it confirmed and then ask somebody that can access MDTs to put it in your profile.
So I do have medical records. I do have it documented.
Yeah,
Like I did all of that.
yeah, but is it? And I'm gonna be devil's advocate. Is it in the MDT? Is it any like in the official? You know,
It should be in the
System.
doctor's.
but they don't have anything.
MD. They do.
Isn't it just a normal MDT?
Is it the normal? Oh, you mean the official like front end MDT?
Yeah, where the cops can find it. Like,
I don't know.
yeah. That's why it's a bit of an iffy thing. So, like, I get it,
Yeah.
and it's dumb that they didn't trust or believe you because you have had it confirmed, but at the same time, the doctors haven't put it in anywhere where.
Yeah, the doctor that came down wasn't helpful, which is also just a frustrating thing for, you know,
Yeah.
doctors in general. Because they were checking me for a concussion, and I was like, that's not. I understand, but it's not the issue.
Yeah. I don't know. If you want to write something up, you want me to bring up, you can.
The other thing is, did you talk about business?
Nope.
Are you going to talk about businesses?
Sruck.
Please.
I don't know. I don't know what. I think they're working on something, and that's why it's being kind of dragged out right now.
Either businesses or joint accounts.
Yeah, joint accounts is definitely. But our meeting got cut short, so we never got to like half the things we needed to talk about. What about an act? I ran this past Alex already. An act to ban Crocs.
Yeah, you sure did.
That will piss off Sweden and doctors.
And Delver.
Well,
And Delver doesn't. He's in Politocore now, so
He still loves his croc.
he does love his Crocs.
we can put exceptions in there for Delver.
Delver is allowed because
Delver's allowed.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't fucking know. I guess Dripped Act is the best we can do for now.
What's the Drift Act?
Drip Act?
Mm-hmm.
The act may be. Wait, what did I? Oh, never mind. The purpose of Drip Act is to ensure that all employees of registered businesses and organizations are easily identifiable and properly representing companies or entities through the wearing of designated work uniforms or attire while performing their duties. I think I need to rewrite that part because we changed it a little bit to include that you don't have to wear specific uniforms, but just attire that fits your work.
Mm-hmm.
So that one might have to be changed a little bit.
As long as it's
it's more or less kind of getting fined for not being professional
Yeah.
or not
Yeah.
being identifiable because there's like group sex workers who will be out there in like sweats and a t-shirt.
yeah. I've had to yell at my mechanics a few times. I've
Yeah.
come in, they're not in.
And now they
They're
kept me
closed.
fined for it. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, maybe.
I think that would be easier if like there's no clothing, like there's no place of change. There's no place. So like Mosley's job, like that's different than working as a repair mechanic.
Yeah,
Like, those
but
are
you
two
still
separate jobs.
you should still dress for the job.
Right.
Give me a second.
Yeah, I mean, you're still
Hello.
technically doing calls.
Hello, is this Mr. Simone?
Yes, this is I.
This is Miss Green. I'm calling from the courthouse. I was wondering if you could let me know something here. There's a person that's looking for a job as a sketch artist for scheduled docket postings. So essentially, he'd be the person that's like drawing what's going on in the courtroom and stuff like that. Is this something that would have to be run through you or the DOJ?
I think it would either be, it would be a combination of Max, so the mayor, and probably Crane,
Mm-hmm.
because obviously they need to vet people being in that room.
Uh-huh.
in the first place, because there shouldn't be anyone in there that could be a liability or that shouldn't be there.
Oh, you mean at the actual like scheduled docket posting cases, they're just not open for people to come?
Wait, docket oh, you
Yeah,
mean the
yeah. I'm
docket?
talking
My
like
bad. Like,
yeah.
oh.
I'm talking like a sketch artist for like scheduled docket postings. You know,
Uh,
the person that just draws the courtroom or like the outbursts and
Right.
things. They just make a sketchbook out of it.
Yeah, I would probably say it would be to the judge, whoever is running that case's discretion, but also maybe talk to Crane. I don't see why it should be
Okay.
an issue. I don't know. I don't think it's an issue. If they
Okay.
want to do that.
You think they could just like come in and start sketching without like talking to anybody, or?
Yeah, I don't think that would be a
Okay.
problem as long as they don't like. If they want to have a better view, so if they want to get to the witness stand or something like up
Mhm.
there, then they would probably have to talk to a judge. But I think just being in the room and sketching, I don't think
Okay.
that's a problem.
All right. Okay. All right. Well, good stuff. All right. Thanks so much for the attention. I appreciate it.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All right. Goodbye.
Bye bye.
He doesn't understand why.
Sketch artist, interesting. Ah, somebody wants to work as a sketch artist when there's court cases.
Not gonna lie,
Ooh,
that's
drawing
kinda interesting.
caricatures.
Yeah, something like that.
I
think
miss
they've
the news app.
Worked there before, maybe. No, I think we had somebody doing that.
Actually, I remember that.
I don't think they can bring a notebook inside or whatever, a sketchbook. But obviously they can just do it OOC.
I miss the news app, honestly.
Yeah.
Well, because I kept seeing that Stelios was dead.
Even fucking Max said that. Is he dead or is he not dead? I can't figure it out.
Cross looked it up. He's not dead.
Okay. Well, all we got right now is
But-
Gossip Gal.
Yeah, Gossip Gal, and then we got, I think somebody else was putting out a
next best
newspaper,
thing.
but
I don't even
Uh-huh.
think people really work Weasel News.
well, I
No
don't.
one knows how.
No one knows how.
Yeah, I think people have just been unable to this entire time.
Wait, does Weasel News not work? I thought it was pretty straightforward, but I don't know.
That shit could pay out more than fucking grime and group sex and nobody would ever know.
True. We need circuit boards, McGregor.
See what we need.
Yeah, we need circuit boards.
you're
Do
fucking-
an
you're
act to bring
preaching
back
to the
gold
choir.
panning.
No, I killed that. I'll have to kill it again.
No.
Not the poop panners.
I take the credit for killing Gold Panning.
Is that so?
Because you robbed everybody.
Yeah.
Dude, I used to go drunk gold panning. I can't do that anymore. But every time I got a
Oh,
what was it, a gold chain, I would take a shot of vodka. And
Oh
then
my.
at one point, we were in the river. I just like collapse and start floating down the river. We made a sport out of it. It was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we're done for the day in that case. We'll figure out some other shit we can bring up.
I'm gonna have an IKEA sale.
Nike sale.
Hmm.
Wait, what is he proposing? Ooh. Uh-oh, license points. Huh.
The drab. Sometimes I hate and love the names that we picked. The drab duty dolls.
Huh?
The names for the IKEA things.
Oh. You guys did that.
I will still say we.
Well, we have good news. You know, we have enough circuit boards for one GPU.
Uh-huh.
You know, turn that 39 down to 38.
That's probably the worst
You
throw I've ever
just
done.
reminded me. DNA.
DNA, yeah.
Yeah. And fingerprints.
Uh-huh.
I feel like eventually there should be legislation on what they can be used, like when they can be used. Because, like, did you ever happen to KJ?
No. Actually, no, I did hear about it, I
Yeah.
think.
So, like, I think he got for, weed.
Uh-huh.
And, but, you know, wearing gloves doesn't matter. Putting it in a dumpster doesn't matter. His fingerprints were all over it.
If that fucking thing explodes, I will kill McGregor.
And then, an EMS has assault and battery. I don't know if you know about this one.
Nope.
Because they found a water bottle with his fingerprints on top of a roof. And they called him in for questioning. And they skipped high command, call him in for questioning. And it was only because they found his fingerprints on a water bottle on a roof. And he was pissed off because they wasted his time.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't know why this was on a roof. And
Why does it
He's
why
like
does
a-
it matter if he's on the roof?
well,
It's a
it was
water
on the
bottle.
roof of a scene.
Okay.
It was probably because of an HVAC thing. But he's like, I don't know. I don't know why this was there. I probably threw it. You're wasting my time. And then he left and he took a water bottle and he threw it at the receptionist at MRPD.
Lady Lynx.
And he yelled at the receptionist
30 minutes.
for the police to follow the DNA evidence. They'll know what I mean.
Yeah, but I think even
And now
Rot.
he's being charged with assault and battery.
Yeah, I think Rot has the same thing because he was throwing donuts at fucking Cornwood or something.
Yeah.
So just don't throw stuff at people. Like it's really that easy. I guess it's dumb. But then again, not really. If his water bottle is there with his DNA on it, then I guess they have a reason for questioning him because he could have been unseen. He could also just randomly be there.
Hmm. I mean, I throw shit all the time.
Yeah. So that isn't. I wouldn't say that's an issue. That is not the sloppy police work. That is the opposite. They're checking everything.
Yeah.
Wait,
Put it in another perspective. If he was a victim of something and you realize the police hadn't looked at something like that, you'd be pissed.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't think I have an issue with that. Yeah. Was it a waste of his time? Maybe. But how long? Like, did they asked him to like? It was a
Oh, it
questioning
was-
thing, right? It
I
wasn't.
think it was a while ago. Like that he had. He wasn't anywhere near it.
It's rock.
Yeah. I think my issue would be is if they start, because I don't know how long things stay around,
wait, so if I throw something then cops can get my DNA off it, and I could get fucked for something I didn't do.
If their
if it
DNA
ma-
on file.
if well, yeah, if they have the DNA and it would make sense. Like if they can, obviously they will have to prove it for it to make sense and charge you with something. It can't just be like, yeah, your DNA was unseen, so you must have been there, you must have done it. Like that's the entire purpose, is they would have to build a case as to why you did it and how they can, articulate your DNA being unseen. If you stabbed somebody and your DNA is unseen, or like something, or you got stabbed and your DNA is unseen, like it's a bit more easy than just having a water bottle laying around. Could mean fucking anything.
So if I throw stupid shit at cop cars when I'm in a chase, there's a good chance they'll get my DNA.
Yeah.
Fuck.
If they see you throw it, then could in theory tie that to you. If you're like fleeing and they find the thing you threw out and find your DNA, yeah, that would tying you to whatever crime that you committed.
Fuck, man.
So if you drop something, you make sure that they don't find it. You have to be big brain now, McGregor. Yes.
I need
Huh?
I need some advice.
Yeah. What's up?
Should I go after Forehead and his boys?
Why?
They robbed my people doing G6, and we tracked the truck. We fuck them up, and they won the. We kind of got fucked, but we fucked all of them up. There's two more standing, but we know it was them.
Okay. Do you think it's worth going forth and back for, or do you think it's
Nah, honestly, it's not really worth just going back and forth. It's more of the mutual, like in a
The
way of
principle?
respect.
Yeah, then call him.
Yeah, don't fuck with my people.
No, call him out. Call him out for it, and then be like, "We know you did it. If it happens again, it's going to be a problem. For now, we'll leave it this because it's." So here's the thing: you need to realize, and you're going to run into this a lot. The problem with gangs and people like this is, when do you stop? Like when is it is enough enough?
When one side just ends it.
No, that shouldn't be it though. If they robbed you and say they got away, in theory you have the right to rob them back, and then it should be ended at that point. But a lot of people go as far as to say, well, you robbed me, so I robbed you back, so we're gonna rob you back because you robbed me. And people keep going forward and back.
It's just gonna go back and forth. Yeah.
Yes. So you have to, in my opinion, you shouldn't do it. If you feel like you guys are unequal for what happened, just end it there. If anything, call them out for it, and be like, hey, we're not gonna do anything, but in the future, just we're not just gonna let it slide. Be the bigger man. But again, that's my opinion. If you're asking me, some people have different opinions. Some people would say, yeah, go for it. They tried to rob you, so this is on them. They started it, and now you're gonna finish it. But if you feel like you already kind of met in the middle, then don't.
I kind of see them, like I feel like we have met in the middle, because they got my boys. It was Lummo was with them. So we Lummo was wearing the same fucking shit. Like we spoke to him like 5 fucking minutes ago, and he was there. So then I tried to call Lummo. He lied to me. We tracked the truck. We found where they hid the shit. It looks like they dumped the truck. We waited for them. Then 3 of them came out of the car. We fuck them up, and then obviously 2 more guys came, and so